Hello there, my name is Michael Maynard and welcome back to Gorilla Picking. Now, the lock that you see in front of you there is a €0.5 Mul-T-Lock MT5. Now, this lock belongs to Tiffany, so he's very kindly loaned it to me for the purposes of making this video. It came to him by way of Lock Cracker over in the States. So thanks Tiffany and thanks Phil. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to have a crack at this lock. Now, we all know and love the MT5. It's a pretty awesome lock. It's almost Mul-T-Lock's highest security mechanical lock. There's only one on top of this, which is the MT5 Plus. After that, you start looking at the Click, which is electromechanical, of course. Now, this has 5 pin-in-pin chambers. You see those up there on the side of the key, and this also has the alpha spring on the key, which fits the alpha pin, which you can maybe see just at the very back of the lock there. So it goes in, it's an active element, and it presses up that little alpha pin, and away we go. Not an easy lock to pick, but in actual fact, to be honest, I find the MT5s a little bit easier than the interactive, so I don't know why, but I just do. The only problem that I do have, and it is a major, I like to tension Mul-T-Locks with an Allen key like that. Now, that means they're in the vise like this, and I'm picking from that side of the lock. Now, the issue that we've got here is that to get to the alpha pin, you've actually got to go in behind the Allen key. So what I do, I actually tension it up on the other side to begin with. Now, the alpha pin, thank God, always binds first. So you pick the alpha pin, you keep the tension on there, you get your tension wrench in that side, and then you're good to go. Now, guys, if you know of a better way of doing that, let me know. I've derived that method by myself. So if there's a tidier way of doing it, then please let me know. Anyway, that's the theory. What we're going to do now is clamp it up in the vise and get the job done. Back in a second. Okay fellas, let's see if we can get into this lock. Now, the first thing we're going to do is see if we can pick that alpha pin. I do that with a Sparrow's short hook, and again, real weird tensioning system, but it works. Go to the back of the lock, find the alpha pin, there we go, little click. So from here on in, it should just be standard Mul-T-Lock stuff, unless we overset it, in which case we've got to go back to the beginning. So, see what we can do, eh? Light tension, tiny click out of 1 already, little click out of 2, bigger click out of 3, nothing at all on 4, click and a tiny turn on the core on 5. Good, so we're getting somewhere here. Back to 1, feels set. 2, a little click. 3, a bigger click. 4, a bigger click. 5, nothing. Okay, I'm wondering if we've got serrated pins in here. I really don't know. 1 still feeling set. 2 feeling set now. 3 feeling set. 4, okay. Nudged 4, got a decent turn on the core, and nudged the inner on 5 and got more so. Okay, so I think we've got a false set. I think we are at the stage where we need to deal with the inners. So 1. Feels set actually. 2. Click and a big turn on the core. This tells us that we are almost there. We're looking for another binding inner here. Okay, we are very close to an open. We've just got to figure out what it is that needs a nudge. So just very gently I'm going, checking all these pins. Can't find it. Okay, back to the front. One outer, one inner, both feel set. Two, come here, two outer, feel set. Two inner, feel set. Three outer, feel set. Three inner, can't even get to it, binds that far up. Here we go. And we're open. Right, okay, so it was, I think, the inner on 3 that was slowing us down. Now what we've got to do is disassemble the little beastie. Let's just zoom that back out again. And I have to confess, gents, I have never disassembled an MT5 before, so this is going to be as much a learning experience for me as it is for you guys. So here you go, guys. We have now got the pins out, and you can have a look at the thing and see how it works. The first 5 chambers are pin and pin, pretty standard stuff. All of those drivers are standard, so there's no serrateds, no spools in there. Because this is the first MT5 I've taken apart, I don't know if that's standard or not. I really don't know whether these things come in different flavours of driver. Now here are all the pin-in-pin drivers, at least key pins, and you can see that they are beautifully made and machined. They really are good. Now here is this little wee alpha pin thing, and the way that this works is really interesting. It's a pin with a little knobble on the edge of it, so you can see that little thing poking off the edge there, and that little bit there is the only bit that protrudes down into the keyway, so you don't have a big pin to work with. What you've got is just a tiny little bit poking up there that you've got to get your pick onto, and that's the bit that the alpha spring on the key pokes, obviously. So there we have it, gents, an MT5 picked and disassembled. As you guys know, I am on a mission to pick the MT5 Plus, which is this lock, but with the sidebar that it has got the bits and pieces milled down the side of the key. This is a step in the process. So thanks very much, Tiffany, thanks very much, Lock Cracker, and thanks for watching. My name's Michael Maynard, and this is Gorilla Picking. Just by way of a coming soon, I thought I'd give you guys a look at this frankly enormous beast I got in the mail the other day. We'll do a proper video on this later on, but that is a Mul-T-Lock C-Class padlock. It is enormous. So I don't know what that thing weighs. I'll weigh it before I do the video, but I don't have a key for it. So the guy who owned it lost the key. He actually had to cut the chain off, parts of which are there, to get the thing in the mail to me, so I bought it off him on eBay. Don't have a key. Just to show you the size of the thing though, that's what a standard Mul-T-Lock key looks like. So the thing's a huge thing. I've had a go at it already. The bitting in there is really difficult. This is going to be a bloody hard lock to pick, but once I get it on camera, gents, you'll be the first to know. So coming soon.